All right, what a night it's going to be on Wednesday at NRG Stadium. Pleasure to be joined by David Fletcher. He's the GM of Lone Star Sports and Entertainment. Good to see you, man.
Always great to be here, Andy.
Hey, Club America and Manchester City. For the soccer fans out there that aren't aware, how big are these clubs worldwide?
I mean, you're talking about the best of the best, which is what is expected here in Houston. We've built such a tremendous soccer brand collectively in this community, and these type of events have made it to Houston more often than not, and we couldn't be more excited to welcome the English Premier League champions, Manchester City, the League MX powerhouse, Club America. These two teams are so ingrained, they work so much together, but only the third time they've ever played together, and the first time in over a decade. So it's going to be a great night on Wednesday.
What's it say for Houston? And you and I have talked soccer before on the heels of Houston landing, becoming a World Cup city as well. Match after match, big-time matches come to the Houston area in NRG Stadium. This is a hotbed for soccer.
It really is. I mean, it speaks to the diversity in this community, well documented as the most diverse community in the U.S. The soccer community is strong here. The beautiful game resonates with just about every corner of this community. And ultimately, we've been really excited to be a part of the story over the last 20-plus years, along with our friends over at the Dynamo, in bringing big-time matches to Houston. You talk about Copa America. You talk about Gold Cup. You talk about the last time we had an international friendly like this with Real Madrid and Bayern Munich just a couple years ago. And now bringing back Man City for the first time since 2017. On the heels of the Hector Herrera signing over there at the Dynamo. Truly is a soccer summer when you look at this and the World Cup announcement just last month.
Tell me what kind of following these teams have. How do you put it into perspective for soccer fans that maybe don't follow it internationally? When they're coming to town, I mean, how do you compare now to maybe other sports with the following they've got?
I'll start with Club America. I mean, I'm probably not even giving this justice, but they really are the Yankees of Mexico. I mean, the Liga MX powerhouse, 13-time champions, the best players from Mexico play in Club America, and that's no exception this year. Guillermo Ochoa, well known for having fantastic days at NRG Stadium with as many times as he's played here on the Mexican national team, and some new names like Jonathan Rodriguez, who's just joined. You've got the power of the Mexican team base here in Houston from all of the times that they've come over to NRG, and you've got Club America, who is the elite brand in Liga MX. They definitely resonate here throughout South Texas and certainly in Houston. And then Manchester City.
I mean, it's EPL.
EPL, you know, they've won back-to-back EPL championships. They really are one of the true global brands in the sport, not just a soccer brand, but a globally known brand across sport. And you're talking about 100 million followers on social media, you know, the type of thing that just really raises the profile of any venue, any community that welcomes them in. And Houston will be their base for their U.S. tour this year. First match here in Houston on Wednesday, and then they head to Lambeau Field for the first ever match in that stadium against Bayern Munich on Saturday.
I tell you what, when you talk about these matchups right now, what can fans expect? I mean, is this almost like perhaps a sample of what we could get when the World Cup games come here, just from an atmosphere perspective there at NRG Stadium? It
really is. I mean, the beautiful game that soccer is, the energy is just so incredible. Always great for Texans games, there's no doubt about that, and all the college events that we do at Lone Star, but it's just a different level when you get out there. People are passionate about their heritage, they're passionate about the game. We try to mix a great variety of what you see out there for a Texans game day with the tailgating and getting out early and really enjoying this wonderful Texas heat. But at the same time, mixing in the cultural elements that make it a true showcase. Both teams will have their trophies on display, and they'll have great live music and food and all kinds of things that just bring this together. And really for the fan, these events, and they would be the equivalent of a preseason, for each of these teams as they're preparing for the season ahead. But it's an opportunity for them to come into the U.S. to really to connect with their fans here, and showcase what their players for many of them for the first time. Many big signings this offseason for both clubs, headlined by Erling Haaland of Manchester City, who's arguably the best forward in the world. He'll be putting on the blue for the first time for Manchester City, and that is really exciting for the fans to get up close and see their stars right here on their soil.
Yeah. Fans need to get there early, right? Because the atmosphere at these, it starts in the parking lot. I mean, there's going to be all kinds of stuff with fans wearing their gear, chants all over the place. I mean, that kind of gets you rolling, gets you fired up.
It really does. And Houston fans and really fans that have come to NRG have really experienced that electricity before. It's something that we take great pride in creating a safe, fun environment for those that are coming in. And I would anticipate, no different this week. Going to be good weather, and that's something that always helps. But really, you want to get out there early. Match is scheduled for 7:30, so we'll have our Fan Fest open it up with, again, live music and all kinds of things to get you ready for what will be a fun night and a great atmosphere at NRG. It'll be a full house, and that's always something we're really excited about this time of year.
You've sold a lot of tickets already. You still have a few more left, so it's still a chance for fans to snatch those up and get out there.
No doubt. Copa-DeLoneStar.com is where you can get all the information on match day and on your opportunity to come out and join us.
Outstanding. It's going to be a fun night at NRG Stadium. David Fletcher, GM, Lone Star Sports Entertainment. Thanks for the time, man.
Always,
It's going to be a fun night on Wednesday.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.